So just to touch back on SARMs, you said you've ran RAD 140 and GW. Is that correct?
Yeah, those are amazing. The main ones that I use are MK677 with slim pills because MK677 tends to spike a little bit your insulin levels.
Yep.
So what the trick to mitigate that is take them with slim pills, and I also take them with apple cider vinegar to absorb them better. And I take them with I call it carding. I don't know the numbers, but yeah, I take it with carding because that also helps it keep your insulin levels. The hack always is the insulin. That's what will get you fat burning and muscle growing very fast.
Right.
So if you have that, everything will be just stable and flowing.
So I've coached thousands of females over the years, especially with SARMs. And I'll tell you this, maybe something to look at later on. Women tend to do extremely well on MK2866, Osterin, and S4. Those have been two that I have seen some of the best results where they don't get any sort of like side effect of like masculinity. Osterin can kind of deregulate some menstrual cycles at times, not always depending on the dose, but other than that, you don't run into too much, and the results have been.
I mean, Osterin is cool and all, but there's one new that is called AC262. It has less side effects and more benefits. So you might want to look into that. But once you're using AC262, I mean, the next one is RAD, and you will be downsizing yourself for AC262. And if your AC262 is here, RAD is here. So if I would go to AC262, it will be just going back. So, I mean, it is a good one, and I like it, but RAD is superior. There is one called RAD 150 now, and it is even better. The thing is, I don't use it every day. If I were to use it, I use like 1 time a week or 2 times a week, and that's it. Because I'm experimenting with myself. Don't do as I do. But I don't believe that you needed to take it every day. It will be less the side effects and the healthier you will be, and getting the, confusion in the body into not depending on something. So I don't like to depend on anything to my muscle growth or shreddedness. I just love to maybe get a push 1 day or 2 days, but that's it, not depend on substances. The ones that I use a lot are the enhanced labs, which are Blackhawks and Fighter Drug. Those are amazing for me.
Yeah, they're both great. So on the MK2866, the main difference, because you're right, AC262 is stronger. The one thing I like about 2866 is the healing properties. I've got a ton of injuries, so it helps with that. But
and we should try BPC 157 then.
I take that frequently.
Okay.
BPC and TB 500 both. Very helpful, extremely helpful, and that's why I like to run healing stacks, because I'm 41 and it's hitting me a little bit harder now, as I get older. So those are super helpful. But the RAD 150 that you brought up, I love that, because the difference with that is it's got a longer half-life, so people don't have to dose it every day, and you can take it every other day. It's a 48-hour half-life as opposed to a 24 with RAD 140. So I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people don't know about it.